You're gonna be quick, okay? Hello, guys. Let's go talk about snow in Colombia, guys. Hey, let's go talk about snow in Colombia, South Carolina. Wow, you have to go see outside. My goodness, we finally have a snow, and we are very excited. We walked outside earlier today with the kids. Oh my God. Ah, it's tomorrow gonna be more exciting. Tomorrow gonna be more exciting, guys. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Put it down. It's so beautiful, guys, outside. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call Jeremiah. Jeremiah needs to come home. He told me he was going to visit a friend, but he has to come home. It's not safe now. I need to ask him to start working, coming back home, guys. Here, we have snow in Columbia, South Carolina, guys. Oh my God, it's very beautiful. You've seen my backyard. Oh, can't wait tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be most beautiful. Wow, it's beautiful outside, guys. But the thing is, we can stay outside. It's too cold now. It's too cold to stay outside. I think we're gonna have to put the
Fireplace on.
We're gonna put the fireplace on. Let me see if you can see the fireplace here. She's gonna put it on. We haven't take. She's gonna put the fireplace on. You're gonna see. Turn it on.
It is.
Did you move all the stuff? The stuff in there. Move those stuff from there. Put them on the cage or something like that. I don't know.
By Jesus. Can I keep mine?
No, did not. You're not keeping nothing there. Nothing goes in your room. Like I don't know you. Okay, the fireplace is on. Is it on? Where's the fireplace? Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fireplace is on. We have to put the fireplace on. Okay, guys, I just saw you the fireplace. Now get back to me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go live. I have we're still talking about life in general, what's going on, how our life become pretty dangerous, and you can trust. And then we just there to be harming each other. There's no more love. We don't care. We care about ourselves. We don't care about others. We live for ourselves. We don't care. And that's not what God wanted us to live, God wanted us to live together, live by thinking about each other and then protecting each other and then doing the right thing to each other. But this life is not like that today. This life become very different, okay? We live on, I don't know where we live in, but it's just horrible. Is horrible, and then is scary. Is what is the word?
Difficult. Difficult.
Okay, is horrible. Is scary. Is terrible, guys. It's very terrible that people. What?
You smell it?
What?
It smells like. Did you pass gas again?
So you did it.
Wait, let me sniff Pross first. It isn't Pross.
You sniffed at his head.
Yeah.
There's no.
Charlie, we did not smell anything. You start smelling some. Who did it?
Mama, I didn't do it because once he left, it went away.
No. We didn't smell some. Did you hear me? Be careful. We say we're not supposed to lie, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're allowance over here. Don't try me. Do not. Do you want to try me?
No.
Oh no, you're not gonna be earning just nothing free like that. Did you hear me? You're not gonna be earning it. If you try me, it goes the bye bye. Wait for the next allowance, I give it to me, and the next it's gonna happen again until you end up not earning nothing, because at the end of the day, it's not me, it's you. Did you hear me? Good. Yeah. Our world become very scary, and then you can't trust nobody. Yeah, you can only trust yourself. You cannot trust nobody. You know, we don't. There's no even love. There is no even love. Yeah, there's no even love. Yeah. So we're gonna go. There is another subject we have to talk about that today. But I want to do a little thing with Charlene right now. I did it earlier on the flash video, but we're gonna do it live right now because I let her see her error, and we're gonna go back again because I realized that Charlene, she speak it but she can write it down. You speak but you can write down. She's so weak on write words. Simple one like that, she cannot put it down. She can't, and it's horrible. We grow up knowing something that they call dictation. So dictation is like your teacher has a book, and he's reading a book, and you write it down. And then when you finish writing it down, when it's time to tap like that, you put your pen down. You don't put no more word, and he will come and take the papers, and you're gonna correct them. He will correct looking at your grammar, the spelling, and all that stuff, the punctuation also. And then all that stuff. Here, I have to tell her where is the commas, and where is she has to put a period, where she has to put a comma, where she has to put the exclamation points. But in our days, when we were going to school, the teacher would not tell you. He just read it through. You need to know where to put the comma, where to put the period, where to use the exclamation point, because everything gonna correct it. If you don't put them right, you're going to end up having 0 in your test, and that affects your grade. So you got to make sure you know what you're writing, and then the punctuation needs to be right put. Yeah. So here I'm telling her where she's supposed to put those things. I'm not supposed to tell her. She's supposed to know what she's supposed to put at the end of the sentence. Yeah. So we're going to do this again in live. I let her go through. We did like a flash video, 10 flash video. I sent it already. I let her look at her error. I let her look at it. And then I'm going to now redo it again with her here live. We're going to see if she's going to get it. And then you're going to be quick. Did you hear me? Yeah, stop biting your nail and focus on your paper. We're going to see if she's going to get it right this time. Once she finish, I'm going to correct that paper right in front of you. She's going to see her error. And then, yeah, and then try to do like that with your kid and see if that will help, Try with your kid and see if that will help. That helped me a lot, and that was very helpful. Now, even this does not know what dictation mean, and I was shocked, Bon, donc, je vais aller live. Après ce truc, je vais parler d'un sujet très pertinent. Et comme vous le savez, nous sommes dans un monde cruel. Il y a beaucoup de mal qui se passe. Et là, je ne comprends pas. Je suis vraiment confuse. Et que nous sommes des êtres humains et qu'on ne peut pas se procurer de l'amour. Tout le monde qui se lève veut que son profit. Et personne ne regarde l'autre. Il n'y a plus d'amour maintenant. Il n'y a plus le vrai amour. Tu ne trouves pas vrai amour, sincère amour. Le type t'aime. Il t'aime pour toi. Il t'aime pour ta personne. Il t'aime, et c'est ce qui est important pour lui. Il t'aime pour te transformer. Il t'aime pour t'améliorer. Il t'aime pour te rendre heureuse. Il t'aime, ok? Pour te faciliter la vie. Il t'aime pour être là à tes côtés. Il t'aime pour te protéger. Il t'aime parce qu'il t'aime. C'est ça. Non, il n'y a plus ce vrai amour. Il n'y a plus ce vrai amour. Ce vrai amour est perdu. Il n'y a que de trucs, comment vous appelez, du profit. On vient dans ta vie juste parce qu'on veut profiter de quelque chose. Et quand on n'arrive pas à profiter de la chose comme on veut, et là, ben voilà, il faut créer des problèmes. On va te créer tous les problèmes de ce monde. Tu deviens maintenant prisonnier ou prisonnière de l'amour. Tu ne jouis pas cet amour, mais tu deviens maintenant prisonnière de l'amour. C'est toi qui dois maintenant souffrir. Tu souffres parce que tu as aimé une personne. Tu souffres parce qu'une personne t'a dit, il est venu dans ta vie pour te dire je t'aime. Tu souffres parce que tu as cru en cet amour. Et toi, tu t'es donné corps et âme. Tu t'es sacrifié. Tu es resté parce que c'était un amour pour toi. Tu étais heureuse. Tu as dit, ah vraiment. Et je me suis fait un amour. Il y a un homme dans ma vie. Et tu te donnes complètement à cet homme. Tu te sacrifies. Et quand tu commences par te sacrifier, et quand tu commences par penser à cet amour, et quand tu commences par faire des efforts, quand tu fais des améliorations, quand tu te bats pour cet amour, quand tu fais des trucs, l'homme à son tour pense que tellement tu l'aimes et que tu es devenu bête de cet amour. Il te considère comme bête de cet amour. Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'il fait de toi? Il va t'utiliser. Il va plus te respecter. Il va plus te considérer. Il va te parler comme il veut. Devant n'importe qui, il va chercher à te démolir. Il te dégrade. Il te fait savoir que tu valais rien. Et partout où il va, c'est pour te dégrader. Partout où il se trouve, c'est pour te démolir. Il ne dit rien de bien. Tout ce que tu as fait du bien, ça ne se dit pas. L'erreur, la seule erreur que tu feras, c'est ça, il va propager partout. Il va te détruire devant ses amis, il va te détruire devant sa famille, il va te détruire partout où il sera. Et il se fera le plus important, il se fera le plus sérieux. Il va maintenant jouer le victime ou la victime. Voilà. Vous voyez? Il va maintenant jouer contre toi. Il va maintenant jouer contre toi. Et il va aligner sa famille. Des fois, il va elle-même vouloir aligner ta propre famille contre toi. C'est l'amour que nous vivons aujourd'hui. Ce n'est pas un amour sincère. C'est un amour de profit. Ce n'est pas un amour de cœur. Le cœur n'a rien à faire avec ça. Le cœur n'a rien à faire avec ça. Parce que quand le cœur est là, et si c'est l'amour du cœur, c'est l'amour qui vient du plus profond, il y a des trucs, il y a des actes. Il y a des actes que le cœur même ne peut pas permettre. Mais si tu vis avec un partenaire qui se permet de faire certaines choses et que toi tu penses que ces choses sont tellement horribles dans ta vie, c'est parce que ce type ne t'a jamais aimé. Il n'avait jamais eu un grain d'amour pour toi. Pas même un seul grain. Il s'est enfichu de toi depuis tout le temps. Tu étais tellement un jeu pour lui. Tu étais tellement un jeu pour lui. C'est ça, il continue sans regret. Il fait ce qu'il fait, il doit faire. Ça devient maintenant un champ de bataille. Je dois gagner cette bataille. Je dois être vainqueur. Ce n'est plus l'amour, mais c'est gagner. Je dois tout faire. Elle doit perdre. Elle doit perdre. Elle doit souffrir. Je vais le prouver. Elle ne peut pas. Je vais la détruire. On cherche maintenant la destruction. C'est ce que nous vivons aujourd'hui. Il n'y a plus d'amour. C'est perdu. C'est gâté. Ça n'existe plus. Ça n'existe plus. Mais pas pour tout le monde. Nous avons comme des chanceux ou des chanceuses qui tombent vraiment sur des vrais hommes, des hommes de Dieu, des hommes conscients, des hommes respectueux. Voilà, ils tombent sur des hommes vraiment respectueux, conscients, qui s'en rendent compte, qui savent ce qu'ils cherchent, qui sont venus juste parce qu'ils t'aiment. Ils viennent dans ta vie parce que vraiment ils t'aiment. Ils viennent avec amour. Et en ce moment, ils vont te prouver cet amour. Ils vont te le prouver. Quelles que soient les difficultés, quelles que soient les conditions, quel que soit ce que vous allez traverser, la personne serait là. La personne serait toujours là. Et un jour, tu vas t'en rendre compte que tu as trouvé vraiment l'ange de ta vie. Que tu as trouvé vraiment l'ange de ta vie. Et tu vas vraiment jouir de ce grand amour. Et là, tu vas maintenant, tu ne vas plus regretter ton passé parce que Dieu a su te consoler en t'amenant sur ta voie un ange qui va venir te consoler, essuyer tes larmes, te serrer contre lui et qui va te dire, maintenant je suis là, tu oublies le passé. Je suis là et tu vas oublier le passé. Voilà. Donc, il n'y a plus d'amour maintenant. Mhm. Il n'y a que la haine, il n'y a que la jalousie. Un haineux peut te voir. Il va se fâcher contre toi. Il veut te détruire. Il va faire semblant. Il va utiliser le mot amour pour rentrer dans ta vie juste parce qu'il veut te détruire. Il va soupirer tout ce qu'il veut de toi. As road was across Midland. Jeremiah need to come home. Vous allez m'excuser, je vais appeler mon fils. Il devait sortir, je lui ai dit ne sors pas. C'est dans la neige. La neige, tout le monde est à la maison. Mais vous savez, les enfants ne vont jamais écouter. Il est sorti. Et là, moi, je suis pas tranquille, moi. Je suis pas tranquille, moi. Il faut qu'il soit à la maison. Il doit revenir. Ça devient dangereux, la route. Il doit revenir.
Hello?
Jeremiah,
Yeah.
where are you?
I'm still at the house.
No, you cannot. You need to start coming home.
Oh, okay.
No, you need to start coming home and you need to be driving slowly to come home. The news just said that the road are worse and then everybody's supposed to be heading home. I want you home. Yeah? Are you hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah. The jailer was smart enough to stay home because he knew that is a danger. But if you go to visit him, you need to come home too. Yeah? What's that sound?
What's the sound of a blinker?
Are you in your car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm shocked. Where are you?
I'm in my car.
Okay, then come home. And you need to drive slow. Did you hear me? Yannick?
Yeah.
Okay. Les enfants. C'est- C'est dommage. C'est vraiment dommage. C'est mon fils, je viens d'appeler. Tout le monde est à la maison. Ils sont en train de nous dire que les conditions de route, ce n'est pas bien. Non, on ne devait pas sortir. Chacun devait rester chez lui. Mais mon fils, je lui ai dit, tu sortais pas. Mais il s'est entêté, il est sorti. Voilà, je suis là. Tout de suite, ils ont donné, WHS vient de donner une annonce. Ils disent que non, et les routes sont dangereuses. On ne peut pas conduire. Et mon fils, lui, il est au dehors. Mon fils, il est au dehors. Ok, on continue. Bon voilà, donc c'est ça. Il n'y a plus d'amour. Hein. Ça n'existe pas. C'est mort. C'est mort, histoire d'amour. On n'a que des saprophytes. Des saprophytes. Ils vont venir s'approcher. Ils vont profiter de toi. Et c'est ça ce que nous vivons. Dommage. Dommage. Moi, j'ai passé plus de 20 ans dans un amour fou. Dans un amour franchement fou. Il n'y avait que de l'abus toutes les fois. Mais je me disais, c'est-à-dire j'avais confiance en moi, j'avais confiance en mon Dieu. Je me disais que oh, ça va s'améliorer un jour. Dieu va faire le reste. Ça va se rétablir. C'est pas comme ça. C'est peut-être parce que je donnais des excuses. Pour toutes ces réactions, je donnais toujours des excuses à ça. Je disais, oh, il a réagi comme ça juste parce que il est stressé. Peut-être demain, il va reconnaître et demain, il fait le pire et je donne encore excuse. Et c'est comme ça que j'ai donné des excuses jusqu'au jour où je suis. Aujourd'hui, où je dois prendre la décision et j'ai décidé moi-même de prendre une décision pour dire c'est quoi, c'est fini. C'est terminé. J'ai donné trop d'excuses. Je ne peux plus. Je ne peux plus. Ah oui, c'est dommage que tu deviens prisonnière parce que tu as aimé. Tu deviens prisonnière. Tu es obligé de supporter l'insupportable. Tu es obligé de supporter l'insupportable. Et toi qui souffres, c'est toujours toi qui es accusé partout. C'est toi qui es accusé partout. C'est la création. C'est comme ça devait être, je me dis. Bon, voilà. Donc, nous allons parler d'un sujet pertinent et manque de confiance. On peut plus, t'as dit tu peux plus faire confiance. Tu peux plus. À un être humain, il faut faire attention. On doit être très prudent. Tu es prudent. Yeah. Tu es vraiment prudent. Il faut être prudent. Il ne faut pas se laisser faire. Il ne faut pas. Bon, voilà. Donc, nous allons passer à la dictation. Après que je fais la dictation avec ma fille, nous allons maintenant passer à mon sujet, à mon topic que j'allais parler ce soir. OK? So, did I start with English or start with French?
English.
And then I finish up with French? Ok, donc je m'excuse, j'ai voulu... Voilà, donc je suis en train de faire ce qu'on appelle dictation à ma fille. J'ai remarqué qu'elle écrit, elle parle, mais elle ne peut pas écrire. La plupart des trucs que tu lui demandes d'écrire ou épeler, elle ne peut pas. Et ça, c'est vraiment dommage. Tu ne peux pas parler sans savoir écrire. C'est dans quel monde? Tu dois savoir écrire ce que tu dis. Parce qu'il va arriver des fois, on va te dire, mets ça en écrit et tu es choqué. Tu es troublé. Tu ne peux pas. Parce que tu ne connais pas. Voilà. Donc, nous allons tout de suite commencer et je vais demander à ma fille, nous allons faire ce qu'on appelle dictation. On avait l'habitude de le faire. Et aujourd'hui, elle est obligée de respecter les ponctuations. Ben, je lui donne les ponctuations. Je lui dis là où elle doit mettre les ponctuations. Ben, avant, quand on était à l'école, on faisait c'est-à-dire, on ne te disait pas où tu mets la virgule, le point d'exclamation. C'est toi-même qui décides et c'est toi qui sais où tu mets ça. Et on dit, tu es corrigé. Et si tu ne fais pas bien, tu reçois 0. Ça fait partie de ton truc. Donc, ici, je lui fais ça, ben, je lui dis où elle met la virgule, où elle met le point. Et c'est ça. Bon, voilà. Nous allons commencer. And when we finish that, we finish one live and you guys going to go eat. I'm going to play a game and go to bed, isn't it? Because you guys just had snacks and stuff. Yeah?
Someone I liked a lot.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna clap him. Thank you for that. And then you can, if you are not to follow us, start following the live. Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna start. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I cried. Come on. Not looking up from my work. Period. The door opened anyway. Period. A young female mouse stood there. Period. looked like she was about 14 years old. Period. Prosy is looking at me like, what are you talking about, Mama? I'm shocked here. This lady be holding her book and she just looking at her phone and she's talking. I don't get it. Okay. She had gray fur and a pointed snout. Is a fur or fur? I don't know.
Fur.
She has gray fur and a pointed snout. Point.
I lost my teeth.
Period. That's crazy. Who cares?
One.
Okay.
Wait, what did he say?
I lost my
She had gray fur and a pointed snout. That's what happened when he's in class. You see, when the teacher does, he does something else. It's hard. When we're talking about dictation, we talk a book. That you bring something that is not even close to what we are doing.
That tooth.
This one.
Hurry up.
Okay.
But it was her outfit that really got my attention. But it was her outfit that really got my attention. Period. The first thing I noticed was her shoes. The first thing I noticed was her shoes. I could not believe my eyes. Exclamation point. Her shoes were enormous. Period. They were shocking pink high top sneakers. Come on. With high see-through platform soles. Inside the platforms, common pink plastic fish swam in water. Period. A bright light flashed on and off. Period. Illuminating the fish. A bright light flashed on and off, illuminating the fish. And that's it. Bring it.
I think I did better this time,
Let's go see.
but I don't know how to spell illumination.
So we're gonna
I have no
write it.
clue.
You okay?
I know illumination is wrong, for sure.
I cry, looking up from my work. The door opened. She didn't write it anyway. She's the door opened anyway. So you don't know how to write anyway, isn't it? A young
Wait, that's supposed
female.
isn't it anyway supposed to be A-N-Y, way, W-A-Y?
Yeah.
Oh.
A young female mouse stood there. No, so she missed a lot of word. She didn't write stood there. Hopefully, maybe she didn't know how to write that. She was just.
Good is S-T-O.
She just.
N-D.
I don't want to hear your mouth. You're supposed to be reading. In there. Okay, so she just skipped that, and then she looked. She looked. That was spell looked because
Looked is L-O-O-K-E-D.
okay. For she. Okay, she skipped a lot of things. She looked like. Okay, you write that. She looked like she was. She looked like she was about 40. She was. Okay, you miss a lot of word here. She was about 40 years old, and she had. Next time I wanted to use a pen, okay? So I get to see what you are writing here. Okay, it's hard because she missed a lot of word. She's gonna go back and check all that and correct herself, and we're gonna redo it again. This time, and she needs to do it right. Here we go. Okay, here we are now on into our topic of tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about what we are talking about. Did Prosper use a bathroom after eating?
You were supposed to take him out after you finish eating, but okay.
Shall I take him
Yeah.
to the bathroom?
Oh, yay, more snow.
Okay.
Sarah, what?
Now you're gonna come and show the video. Ooh. I have two videos that's supposed to talk tonight, but I can only talk about one video because you can see me, I'm getting tired already. And then we're gonna go back tomorrow. We talk about the other video, okay? Let's go see. Let's go talk about what is happening here. Where's that video? Why didn't this one was live yesterday? Why didn't you delete those? You haven't
did.
send them, or they
It takes a
time?
while for it to reload.
Okay.
Actually, where's my bowl?
What is that video here?
Alright, it's dry.
I gotta look for the video, guys.
Actually, let's get in here real quick. I'm not about to wear all these shoes. Joe, I gotta go get some shoes.
Okay, here we're gonna talk about trust. Okay, we're gonna talk about trust and how we cannot trust people easily. You can trust nobody.
Let's come on.
It does not matter. You just cannot trust people. That's it. That's the world we are living in. That's the way it is. You can trust. Okay. And this video is horrible. It's horrible that we have decided to live that way. I don't know why, but it's horrible. So, which means that we need a lot of prayers. We need a lot of prayers because that's the only way. That's the only way we can be protected. You just cannot live life like that. Um, there is a lot of evil people around us, and then you can't just trust. You just cannot. Yeah, you just cannot. You can just invite people into your life because you just don't know who they are. You don't know who they are. And it's horrible that we just cannot trust no more. You just cannot trust no more. This marketplace thing, I bought stuff. I did it myself. You see, like people comes on the Facebook market, you see the stuff, they show you stuff, you are interested, you love them, you want to buy it, you will buy, and then you pay either using Cash App or stuff like that. Where did you find it?
In the backyard.
On the floor?
Yeah.
And how?
But, no, I just took off the top layer, not all the way where the grass is.
Go trash that. It's not safe.
Can I take the one on the table?
Which table?
Just no on the table.
Is it that table is clean?
Press. No, you're not coming back down.
She went outside with her bowl. She just scoop up this snow and she want to eat it,
Snow is delicious.
saying that snow is delicious. So, I mean, if you take the snow that falling straight from the sky, that is good. It already landed on the ground. It has been there for a thing. There is a lot of things going on right there. So you are eating it. That how safe are you with that? You know. So it's just it's
Still snowing.
okay. So I did that before. You see how Facebook, somebody will sell his stuff, and then you look at it, you are interested. You debate the price. If the price, the guy say, yeah, I'll sell it to you. So you set up an appointment, and you meet somewhere and pick up. Sometimes the guy can come to you, or you can go to them, or you can meet in the middle. Yeah, there was this backpack. It was a Jordan backpack that I saw. It was so beautiful. I love it. The price was good. And I called the lady. It was a lady. Actually, I called her. I told her I'm interested. Then we fixed up an appointment somewhere. And then I went and she came in and then I give her the money and I get the backpack, you know. So people does it. But then it becomes dangerous because actually you don't know who you are meeting or who you are inviting over. So this lady was actually pregnant. Yeah, she was pregnant. But she was starved over Facebook marketing. Things that she wanted to sell herself. But the guy came and they come. There was an argument. And the guy decided. It was only her, included her husband too, to take both life and the unborn baby. So we had to be careful. Life become very dangerous. You just cannot trust. That's it. It's so simple like that. You just cannot trust. Who are you gonna trust? Who are you gonna trust? Life become dangerous. You can't trust. Who are you gonna trust? If you cannot trust your own husband that you are living with, then you got your husband so horrible things, saying horrible things about you. And then if your husband, your own husband, that you call your husband, you mean like, that's my husband. So that means that's the guy that's supposed to protect you. That's the guy that's supposed to be there for you. That's the guy that's supposed to make sure that you're okay every day. That's the guy that's supposed to go and work and provide for you and make sure that you get everything. If that guy, you can get any protection of that guy, and that guy will treat you with any word, will treat you anyhow, in front of your kids without respect. You say horrible things, say just screaming, yelling, just do whatever he wants, not even regretting one time of his acts. That's now the total stranger, the one that is not even connected to your life, the one that you don't even know, the one that you are not connected from nowhere with. That's the one that you're gonna trust. So that's how life becomes very dangerous for me. Life for me is dangerous. I just cannot trust. I just cannot trust. Because you see, I grew up a little girl, and then people show me love since I was a little girl. I grew up with love. People care about me. My name was called everywhere. And if it's me, Caroline, people come around to be. I love to be around people, and everywhere I show up, I will bring a smile. I used to be very bring a lot of smile onto people. I would just say something like that. People will start laughing and going crazy about me, but I think that's the way God created me. But unfortunately, I didn't have a chance. I never been in two marriage before. This was my first marriage. I spent 20 some years in this marriage. But there was nothing I can bring out here. I was just there, and I faced a lot of terrifying things, horrible things. But I was just believing in my God. I was just trusting my God. I was okay, it will get better one day. But if I have to sit here one day and share with you things that I went through in my marriage during my 20-some years, some of you were asking me, how dumb were you? How dumb were you? How can you let yourself to that level? But I did that. I went through all that I'm saying. Some people, it's hard for them, those people that know the story, it's hard for them to believe that I really did stay there in this situation, in this condition. Yes, I did. I never opened up my mouth. Never. Never. I'll be able to get out, and the only thing I was doing is to close myself in my closet and just cry to my God, and then try my best to recomfort my own self. And then sometimes I just leave, I just travel, just go somewhere to rebuild myself and to come back as a new. And when I come back as a new, the guy will come out again around. Every time he see that I'm happy, there is a smile on my face, he'll come out again and stick around and be doing whatever until he will do something horrible. He will run and hide. And then I have to work on myself again. I did that. And I mean, when I say that what I went through is horrible things, horrible. I don't think that any lady have ever went through what I went through in my marriage. I don't think any lady in this world, I don't see any lady in this world that went through that, but I went through a lot. I went through a lot. And the worst is when I open up my heart and I said to myself, I need help. I have to talk to somebody. I have to talk to my pastor. I walk to my pastor. I open up to my pastor. I explain everything to my pastor. My pastor has to invite me and my partner. Pastor was shocked for some of my says, some of my revelation, some of my sharing. And my pastor has to turn and look at him in the face and ask him, is what she's saying, is that true? What she's saying, is that true? He looked at my pastor and he said to my pastor, some of them are true. Some of them are true. But I couldn't sit with my pastor and start saying lying to my pastor. First, I went to my pastor because I wanted my marriage to be saved, isn't it? I went to my pastor because I believe in repentance. I believe in building relationships. I believe in God power. So I cannot go to my pastor and start throwing lies why I want my relationship to be rebuilt with power. I can lie. But yeah. And the next thing, after coming back to my pastor, what my partner did, you will be shocked. I did not expect the next reaction. I was thinking that we were going to start with a new beginning of our life. We are going to start. I think like when he was seeing me open up myself to my pastor, maybe he would think, okay, now that she says stuff like that, I have to stop and I have to rethink. I have to do something new to rebuild this relationship. No. By the time we came back to my pastor, what my partner did, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. I'm not gonna share it here, but you're gonna be shocked. Let's go start now with our life. So that's the way life become pretty dangerous. You just don't know who you live with and who you are talking with or who you are inviting over. Who is that person? You don't know. This here was just a business. It's a marketplace, Facebook marketplace. And then what happened is they wanted to sell their truck. They put the truck on the market. This guy get interested. Yeah. He wanted the truck. There's a lot of things happen in this video. So they talk, they invite the guy. The guy's supposed to come in and look at the truck, and then they will talk about prices and stuff. When the guy was selling the truck, he's a Marine, military Marine. When the guy came over, there was now an argument about the condition of the truck. That argument led to the death of the Marine guy and the unborn baby in the wife. Could you believe stuff like that happening? Guys, we have to be careful, especially with our life. You just cannot. They were living happily alive. They bought this truck, they said the truck was for them. They just decided to sell it. They was giving it away. How could they know that selling this truck is the end of their own lives? That's how awful our life is today. That's how awful our life is today. You don't know who's around you. You don't know who you are talking to. You don't know who you are dealing with. If you cannot trust your own husband, I mean, like that's your husband, you cannot trust your husband. So who can you trust? A stranger, somebody that you are not familiar with, somebody that you are not share anything with. How can you? So we gotta be careful. I'm gonna have Charlene play this video, and then we're gonna go from there. You're gonna listen and see how life is pretty dangerous in this world. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Yeah. Okay. Play the video, Charlene. Make sure it put on.
They're the two latest victims of Facebook Marketplace nightmares. Cops say this pregnant woman was stabbed 70 times in a dispute over the condition of a pickup truck she and her husband had sold. Cops say after stabbing Eliza Morales and her unborn child to death, the buyer set her apartment ablaze.
This was a horrific act of violence.
Her mother-in-law spoke at a vigil outside Chicago.
You get angry and then you get sad and then you get angry again, and it's such a roller coaster.
And in Columbia, Missouri, a decorated Marine, Ryan Burke, was shot dead at his home during a Facebook Marketplace deal to sell his iPhone. With his last breaths, he texted his mother and sister these haunting words: "I'm dying and I love you."
Pretty incredible that he had just that in that moment, the calmness and discipline to say his goodbyes.
3 suspects have pleaded not guilty to murder. The Marine and the pregnant mom are just the latest victims of violence in connection with a Facebook Marketplace sale. Just 2 months ago, a homeowner selling his laptop was bear sprayed by 2 thugs who came to his house.
My entire face was pulsating red.
That was on the middle.
Yes.
Waiting.
Yes. Mama, this was cross. Mama, this was cross.
Waiting because you knew I was in the bathroom. Okay, did you play the video?
Yeah.
You hear the video. So this is their pickup truck. Okay, him and the wife. Their pickup truck that served them. Then they just think that can be helpful for somebody else, isn't it? They decided to sell the pickup truck over Facebook marketing. Yeah. So they take pictures of the pickup truck to show it. This guy get interested. He's like, oh, I want it. They made a deal, and the guy's supposed to come and then now and take the pickup truck. And there's now an argument over the pickup truck. And what the guy did, what he did is to take 3 family lives away, including the unborn baby, the pregnant lady, then a husband. You see how dangerous life can be. You guys can see how dangerous life can be. Our life today is pretty dangerous. You just cannot play around with people. You just cannot play around with random people that you don't know. You just cannot. Because actually you don't know who you're talking to. Like I said earlier, your husband, this is your husband. I remember, I remember, even my family, or people that knows me, will tell you. When I first met him, people that know me will tell you. He used to be my everything. I was happy. I loved him. I wasn't scared to show him wherever I goes. You know, how could I know that was my first enemy? My first enemy. I didn't know. This guy never loved me, not even a bit. Never. And I went to torture. And then there were some good people that tried to talk to me. The beginning of this relationship. You see how when you fell in love, and then you don't listen to whatever people say around you. That was my case. I didn't care about what people were saying. He was the love of my heart. I love him. And that's it. That was what is matter. How could I know that I was in love with my very first enemy in life? Like, nobody never did me like he did me. You know? Never. I mean, like, even sometimes I'll say that even my first enemy that I know will stop and think. We not go through all that. We stop and think. We put a pause. We say, you know what? At the end of the day, I didn't have to go all the way. But this guy went all the way. All the way. I was even suffering, carrying his baby in my belly. I went through a lot. Even 9 months before I gave birth. Guys, gotta be careful. Life is so scary. Life is so scary. People try to save me. People try. I will tell you. I remember when he left Togo to America. I remember I was then back in Togo. I was preparing to join him. And I think this guy right here was an angel that wanted to talk to me, but I didn't pay. I didn't give it listening ear to him. I was at home, back home in Lome, Togo. It was around 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And I received this young man at my place. It was one of his friends, a student. So he came in and he said he wanted to talk to me. And then I said, want to talk to me? He said, yeah, I wanted to talk to you. And I said, I was shocked. I said, okay. So we step outside. Then he asked me if me and him, are we still together? I told him, yeah. In the matter of fact, I'm fixing to leave. I'm leaving Togo for USA. Then he asked me, oh, he's invited you. I said, yeah, I'm joining him. He bent his head down and he shook his head. Then he turned back and looked at me and said, can I share something with you? I said, yeah, go ahead. Then he said, I will be you. I will not accept this invitation. I said, why? He said, that's the reason why I came to see you. I wanted to hide this, but I can't. I think that I have to share it with you. I said, what's going on? Something happened. What's that? You scared me. He said, calm down, nothing happened. But it's about what the things that this guy has been saying about you. I just want to tell you, do not trust the guy. This guy doesn't have even a little bit of love for you. I said, what are you talking about? He's the one who's inviting me. I remember a time when he left, I sent him a letter saying that I was closing this relationship. I didn't want to be in this relationship no more, based on the family, his family. He told me, no, it's okay. He will work with the family and everything will be just normal. Yeah. Then I went to see a preacher about my relationship. I went to see a preacher to talk to him if it was a right decision. When I went to my preacher said we're gonna put on prayer, and then we're gonna put on fasting, and then during 2 weeks time, if he's still with me, and then still insisting of me joining him, so that is a agreement. That is like God has accepted that relationship. But if during 2 weeks time we get into an argument that make it being distance, so that means God did not accept this relationship. So that way I can just go ahead and close the relationship. I said, okay. So we put on prayer and fasting. But during the 2 weeks, that's why I received a letter of invitation to join him. So I went to my preacher. I told my preacher I received a letter of invitation from him. Then the preacher came back and said, okay, so that means that was a relation that was accepted by God. So I bless you, you know. And I remember me and the preacher going to see his mom, you know, to talk with his mom. Yeah. So, like, what are you telling me? The guy is the one who invited me. And this relationship for me was accepted by God. The guy told me no. Because this guy never respects your person. Even everything you guys do together, you know, in the closed door, he's sharing it. He say a lot of things that is not value your personality. He doesn't respect you. How can you be with somebody like that? Somebody that disgraces you. I said, well, can you explain me more? I want to know, because it doesn't look like you're talking about the same person. The guy that I know is so quiet, and he will never do such a thing. I didn't believe the guy. So for me, my idea was like, oh, it's a guy who just want me, and then he tried to break that relationship so he can get to me, you know. And he said, no. He said, well, I'm interested in you, but not to destroy your relationship to get to you, no. I'm interested in you if I have this opportunity, but I just want to tell you the truth that this guy does not. You guys cannot get along. It won't work because the guy never say anything good about you. He always disgrace you. When he talk with me, he talk to you down to the level where I can support that. And I want to tell you, just let go of that relationship. I told him no. I'm not going to let go. I'm leaving. I'm joining him. I'm sorry. It's not when I get close to him and I really see that effectively, like the guy will talk to me in front of my Christ. I don't have a value. I'm telling you, I have like zero value. Like, he treated me from the kid like I'm nothing. He talked to me like, oh my God. I look at myself sometimes I will look at myself and say, oh Caroline, how can you leave yourself to that level? How can you just lay yourself down? But I did amazing things. We came from far. I seen me trying to build my husband because that was my husband in Texas. I will do things just because I want our relationship to keep on going. But at the same time, he does not think that way about you. This guy used my money to pay another student to loan, you know? So that was the love there. That was the love there. Like, he will use your money to pay somebody else scholarship, you know? So, I mean, you can just trust. You just cannot trust people. You can't. You just cannot trust them. You just pray that, you just pray that's it. And then you just cannot trust. I feel sorry for this family. They were just selling the truck. They were just selling the truck. That's the truck they were selling. He offered. He looked at the truck. He said, I'm in love with it. I want it. They invite him over for a deal. And he ended up taking 3 lives. The husband, the wife, and the unborn baby. And now they're going to talk about he's going 20 years of prison. 20 is nothing. This case is not supposed to set free. No. He's not supposed to. That's 3 lives. Guys, it's 3 lives. So that's the world we are living in. The world is so hard to understand. You just cannot trust people. It's horrible now. It's just crazy, guys. If you cannot trust your own man, your own man, that's your man. That's supposed to be your man. That's supposed to be your man that you, like, whatever happened, you do all that outside, you come home to a man, you come home to a guy, that's your guy. But that guy, you cannot trust that guy. Because that same guy doesn't have the same intention about you. He has something else. He's after your life. Crazy. Guys, it's crazy. The world is crazy. We have to be careful. We have to. We just cannot trust we just can only trust our God. We just only trust our God, and we just only making sure that we are given everything and everybody that comes around us, all the human beings, those people that are connecting to us, into the hand of God, and asking God to act right now, because we don't have a power to see through. We cannot see into their heart. We cannot see what they have. We cannot read their ideas. We cannot read their thoughts. We cannot just do anything. We just can believe their word. We can just believe in them when they stand in front of us. We don't have any other power. But when we trust our Lord Jesus, when we trust our God, and we give those people into the hand of God, and we allow God to walk with us, we allow God to take over, we allow God to be with us, it's gonna be hard for those people to harm us, because God have seen already their plan, their evil plan. God have already seen it. So God will not allow that to happen. God will protect. God will stand. God will show us. God will give us the power to stand against that. That's why it's very important to accept Jesus, because he is the only one can come and fight our battle. Jesus done a lot of things in my life. If I'm here today, guys, life, yes. If I'm here today, guys, I'm sitting here today talking to you because there was a Jesus in my life, and they see that Jesus in my life, because Jesus has been there since the beginning, and he has shown me. He has shown me, and I just believe in and trust in him, and I just follow. And I just do what he's asking me to do. And I know he's here. I know he's going to be here. And I know he's protecting. I know all the amazing things have been done. He's doing and continue doing into my life. And I trusted him. And that is the thing that is allowing me to keep on. Without him, there's nothing. Without that Jesus, there is nothing. I can't do anything. I don't have no power. I don't have nothing. I just believe in him. I just know he's there. I just know it. And that's it. And I believe on his presence. I just get up, just say, now, you are here. You're going to take it over. You have to show me. You say you love me. And I trust you. And then you said, trust me. Give me your life and I give my life to you. And I know you're going to do it. And then anyhow, you're going to do it. I don't want to know where you're going to, how you're going to do it. And then which way you're gonna go, and then what's gonna happen. I don't want to know all that. What I know is you're gonna do it and you're gonna fix it. And I just believe in and trust in you for you to fix it and do it the right way. That's it. And that is the thing. That is the thing that allow me to keep on going, to keep on pushing, and to keep on standing, and to keep on living. Because I know there is somebody. There is a power man. There is somebody that I trust. There is somebody that stands there. And I know without him, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. So we have to know how to trust our Lord, how we can invoke Jesus in our life, how we have to make sure that we believe in him and we let everything into his hand. Without him, we cannot move, we cannot do nothing. Look at the life, they were just selling a truck. That's all they were doing, nothing else, just selling their own truck. But the guy came in and just decided to act horrible way, evil way. Yeah, it's hard. You just cannot trust. You just cannot trust because you don't know who is in front of you. You don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know. That's it. You can't trust. It's gonna be hard to trust. It's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be very, very hard, guys. Okay, so yeah, there's another video that's gonna be tomorrow. I can play it now. I am already tired. And then voilà. Donc we.
Before you go on, Frank, can I go get my Chromebook? I need to make more cutouts of the flowers.
No, that's enough now. Well, that's enough. We can do it no more. That's
Tomorrow?
Wrong. No. What? How many flowers do you need?
6. I have 4.
Yeah, tomorrow. That's it. We're done. Okay, so
One.
okay, guys. So we are now at the end. So down. You just don't be doing that when I'm live. Did you hear me? That was not important. Did you hear me? Okay, so now, guys, we are now at the end of this video. But voilà, donc just make sure that you trust your Jesus. You trust God. You give yourself to him and then let him take over your life, and then it's gonna be hard for the enemy to attend you directly when God is into your life. Yeah, ok. Bon voilà, chers amis, on vous a joué la vidéo, vous avez vu la vidéo. C'est vraiment difficile, c'est notre monde actuel, c'est ce que nous vivons. La plus forte raison, on dit souvent, c'est difficile de faire confiance. Tu peux pas confiance. Bah, d'abord, quand tu ne fais pas confiance à l'homme, l'homme qui te dit je t'aime, l'homme qui vient, il te dit je t'aime. L'homme en qui tu te confies, tu laisses tout, ton corps, tout. C'est-à-dire quand tu es dans la chambre avec cet homme, là tu n'as peur de rien du tout. Tu vois, tu te déshabilles et tu es nu complètement devant le type. Et le type peut te regarder de la tête jusqu'en bas. Tu es juste nu. Tu es juste nu. Parce que tu te dis que c'est l'homme de ta vie. Tu lui fais confiance. Et enfin, quand tu te rends compte que l'homme de ta vie, que toi tu as toujours dit que c'était l'homme de ta vie et que tu lui faisais confiance, tu te rends compte que cet homme est vraiment un ennemi. Il était ton ennemi depuis et tu ne le savais pas. L'homme était à ta recherche depuis, il était dans ta vie juste pour te nuire. Il était dans ta vie juste parce qu'il ne voulait rien de toi. Le type ne t'a jamais aimé, pas une seule fois. Il était juste pour te détruire. Et toi, tu le protégeais tout le temps. Toi, tu te battais parce que tu dis que tu te bats pour ta famille. Tu faisais des trucs, tu fais des efforts. Tu ne dors pas. Tu fais des sacrifices sur sacrifices. Tu te dis que oui, tu fais ça pour un homme. Et à côté, l'homme, il est tranquille et il te détruit à petits coups. Il te détruit à petits coups. Et lui, il utilise ce amour que tu as pour lui. Il pense que, bon, voilà, elle-même, il n'a rien, elle ne peut rien faire. Elle ne fera que faire ce que je veux. Et même si je le traite n'importe comment, je peux tout faire. Elle sera là elle-même et puis c'est terminé. Et l'homme commence par te dénigrer. Il commence par te démolir. Il ne te respecte pas devant tes enfants. Il t'insulte. Il te harcèle. Ah, my God. Il t'encule. Il t'envoie des mots pas possibles. Et toi, tu es là toujours. Et que tu pardonnes. 1 an, tu as pardonné. 2 ans, tu as pardonné. Tu es dans ce amour jusqu'à 20 ans dépassé. Et tu es stressé tout le temps. Mais tu te dis qu'un jour, ça va se passer. Parce que tu crois en ton Seigneur. Tu crois à ton Dieu. Tu te dis, oui, un jour, un beau jour, il va changer. Un beau jour, il sera ce type. Un beau jour, non. Et l'homme est dans ta vie comme ça. Avant que tu te rends compte que c'était ton pur ennemi, c'est déjà trop tard. Il t'a déjà détruit complètement. Il t'a déjà détruit complètement. Tu vois? Donc, c'est notre monde. Donc, ça serait difficile de faire confiance à quelqu'un d'autre au dehors. Parce que quand tu peux pas faire confiance à l'homme à qui tu dis que c'est ton homme. Ça, lui, c'est ton homme. Tu dis qu'avec lui, non, il n'a rien. Tu as dit tu pouvais tout faire au dehors, tu reviens à la maison, il y a un homme qui est là pour toi. Et cet homme est actuellement ton vrai ennemi. Un homme qui te détruisait depuis, qui t'a utilisé, qui a fait des trucs horribles sur ta personne et que toi tu as supporté. Nous devons faire attention. La vie, elle n'est pas comme ça. La vie, elle est vraiment difficile. Moi, j'ai vécu cette situation. Moi, je n'ai pas fait 2 mariages dans ma vie. Je fais seulement qu'un seul mariage. Et dans ce mariage, il y a eu beaucoup de choses qui se sont passées. Je suis restée bouche fermée. Je ne faisais que faire. Pour moi, il fallait me battre. Pour mon mariage. J'ai fait des sacrifices sur sacrifices. Et si je vais vous raconter des trucs que moi j'ai passé dans mon mariage, vous n'allez pas croire. D'aucuns de vous vont dire, ah, mais tu étais bête comme moi-même. D'aucuns vous disent ça, mais tu étais bête comme moi-même. Comment tu as pu supporter des trucs comme ça? Tu es bête comment? Tu n'as pas pensé à toi, tu n'as pas pensé à ta maman et aux autres? Non. Pour toi, tu aimes un homme, c'était ça qui importe. Et on a suivi des trucs horribles, des trucs vraiment pas possibles, des trucs vraiment horribles. C'est très horrible. Je ne peux pas dire. Moi, si je dois ouvrir ma bouche ici, vous n'allez pas croire. Et si vous voyez l'homme en question, vous allez dire que comment ça s'est passé comme ça? Oui. Mais dans ce cas, moi, j'étais toujours là. Et je faisais tout pour sauver ce mariage. Je me rappelle, la dernière solution, c'était d'aller voir mon pasteur. J'étais partie voir mon pasteur, je me suis confiée à mon pasteur. Et le pasteur d'abord le pasteur était étonné, il était surpris de lui voir des révélations que je lui disais. Il me regardait dans les yeux, il dit, mais est-ce que c'est vrai ce que tu es en train de me dire? Est-ce que tu as traversé ces choses? J'ai dit, oui, pasteur, ce sont des trucs vrais que j'ai traversés. Alors le pasteur, on était là tous deux dans le bureau du pasteur. Et je me rappelle, le pasteur va tourner vers lui, le pasteur va demander ce qu'elle est en train de dire. Est-ce que c'est une réalité? Il a dit, certaines des choses sont réelles. Alors le pasteur dit, ah mais non, c'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Donc tu veux me dire que ce que je viens d'écouter. Et la seule raison, c'est que j'étais fâchée. Ah oui, tu étais fâchée. Et c'est tout. Donc bon, moi quand j'étais partie chez mon pasteur, c'était toujours dans le truc de sauver mon mariage. C'était toujours ça. C'était toujours pour que je me dise que je croyais à l'église, je croyais à la présence du Seigneur, je croyais à Jésus-Christ et je me dis que et ça peut être sauvé avec les prières, avec la repentance, avec les chants de l'église. On pouvait sauver le mariage. Non. Quand je suis partie à l'église, quand je suis revenue, le type a fait quelque chose de plus pire encore. Et si je vous dis, vous n'allez pas croire. Donc, c'est arrivé à un niveau où j'ai dit, vous allez. Donc, c'est bon, ce n'est plus la peine. J'ai essayé, mais ça n'a pas marché. Donc, on doit faire attention. Tu ne sais pas qui est à côté de toi. Ton ennemi, ton propre ennemi peut-être à côté de toi, peut jouer ton mari, mais c'est ton pire ennemi. Moi, j'ai grandi avec de l'amour. Les gens me procurent beaucoup d'amour, même quand j'étais petite. Partout où je passais, c'est Caroline, 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 Caroline. J'ai vu mon nom crier comme ça, parce que c'était ça ce que j'étais. J'étais une fille simple qui apportait que la joie. Et partout où je faisais la pagaille, je faisais les gens rire. Et puis c'était tout. Je n'ai jamais, personne n'a jamais dans ce monde-ci, personne n'a jamais été méchant envers moi. Je n'ai connu que les gens méchants quand je suis rentrée dans le mariage. Que j'ai connu qu'il y a des gens méchants, horribles, des gens vraiment pas possibles. J'ai commencé par connaître la méchanceté que quand je suis rentrée dans un mariage. Et je n'ai fait qu'un seul mariage, vous voyez. Je n'ai jamais fait deux mariages, un seul mariage. Et je suis restée dans cette méchanceté jusqu'à plus de 20 ans. Et j'ai voulu toujours acheter. J'ai demandé à mon Dieu, j'étais partie chez mon pasteur pour demander, mais ça n'a pas marché. Je ne pouvais plus supporter ce qui est arrivé. Après, j'ai dit non, ce n'est plus la peine. Ce n'est plus la peine. J'ai déjà compris. C'est maintenant que je comprends que non. Tu aimais quelqu'un qui ne t'aimait pas. C'était ton ennemi. C'est quelqu'un qui voulait rien de toi que ça. Ta destruction. Sa mission dans sa vie, c'était pour te détruire. C'était tout. Tu ne pouvais pas réussir avec lui, c'est tout. Ce n'est qu'après que j'ai compris ça. Mais pourtant, les gens essayent de me parler. Je vais vous raconter une petite histoire. Avant que je ne quitte le Togo pour arriver aux États-Unis, j'ai eu la visite d'un de ses amis, un étudiant. Et quand l'étudiant est arrivé vers moi vers 9h30 comme ça, j'étais choquée de voir l'étudiant chez moi. Alors je l'ai reconnu. Il m'a demandé qu'il pouvait me parler. J'ai dit oui, on est sorti au dehors. Il m'a demandé si j'étais toujours en relation avec lui. J'ai dit oui, bien sûr. C'est lui que je connais. Je suis toujours avec lui. Il dit que vous vous écrivez. J'ai dit ouais, on s'écrit. Je vais même le rejoindre. Il dit ah bon, je dis oui. Oh, j'ai déjà eu le papier. Et il me dit ah, en tout cas, j'étais venue pour lui. Je dis il y a quoi? Il y a un problème? Il me dit non, c'est que j'allais te dire que c'est pas un homme à faire confiance. Je dis ah bon, mais pourquoi? Il dit oui, mais lui, il ne t'aime pas. Je dis mais comment? Parce que c'est lui qui m'invite. Il dit t'invite, mais il ne t'a jamais aimé. Je dis mais pourquoi tu dis ça? Il me dit oui, parce qu'on était des amis, il a partagé des trucs, même dans la chambre, tout ce que tu faisais avec lui, il partageait ça avec moi et il avait l'habitude de te parler, comme si tu n'étais pas de valeur, il n'avait pas de valeur pour ta personne. Je dis ah ouais, bien sûr, mais c'est toi qui le dis, si quelqu'un qui n'a pas de valeur pour moi ne va pas m'inviter. J'ai dit ouais, je ne sais pas pourquoi. Je ne sais pas pourquoi il est toujours dans ta vie parce qu'il ne devait pas être dans ta vie. J'ai dit mais voilà qu'il est dans ma vie, alors tu vois, non. Donc, tu peux aller, il n'y a pas de problème, tu vois. Mais j'étais partie même voir un pasteur pour m'assurer que c'était un bon choix pour moi, un pasteur, un curé de l'église pour m'assurer qu'il était un bon choix pour moi. Et quand je suis partie chez le curé m'a dit, bon, nous allons mettre ça en jeûne de prière et durant 2 semaines, et s'il continue à être dans ta vie, t'inviter, vous dites l'amour, c'est qu'il est un bon choix. Mais durant 2 semaines, s'il y a la bagarre entre vous, vous bagarrez à vous séparer, ce qui n'est pas un bon choix. Et c'est comme ça que ça s'est passé. Mais il s'est fait que durant les 2 semaines de jeûne de prière, ça s'est révélé qu'il était un bon choix. Il m'avait donné l'invitation, j'allais le joindre. J'étais même partie avec le curé pour aller chez sa maman, pour voir sa maman. Vous voyez? Donc, j'avais cru en ça. Mais ce n'est qu'après, quand je suis arrivée ici, que j'ai traversé la vraie misère de la vie. Mais ça ne m'a pas empêché. Je suis restée en ayant confiance en mon Seigneur. Donc, vous devez avoir confiance en Dieu. Il faut avoir un Dieu. Si je suis ici aujourd'hui, assise ici aujourd'hui, à ouvrir ma bouche, à vous parler, c'est parce qu'il y a eu un Jésus dans ma vie. C'est parce qu'il y a un Dieu dans ma vie. C'est ça. Si Dieu n'existait pas dans ma vie, si Dieu n'était pas là, non, je ne serais pas où je suis. J'ai traversé des trucs. Même si je dois donner mon testimony, like, ouvrir ma bouche, vous dire ce que moi j'ai traversé. Vous-même, vous allez, il y a certains de vous vont vous demander, mais comment tu étais bête jusqu'à ce point, mais tu es malade. C'est quoi? Oh, c'était un envoûtement ou c'était quoi? Mais moi, j'ai traversé ça. Et personne ne le sait, j'étais restée toute bouche fermée. Mais pourtant, dans ce mariage, dans sa famille, je suis toujours jusqu'à présent la femme la plus mauvaise. Mais j'ai fait des sacrifices pas possibles dans cette famille. Des sacrifices pas possibles. Mais je suis toujours la dame mauvaise. Yeah. Je suis toujours la femme mauvaise. Voilà. Bon, donc, c'est ça la vie. Tu peux pas faire confiance. Tu peux pas. Donc, voilà le couple, ils décident, eux, ils veulent vendre leur camion. Le mari est un marin, il est militaire. La dame, elle est enceinte. Elle est enceinte d'un enfant. Elle avait le bébé dans le ventre. Ils décident qu'ils vont vendre leur camion. Ils mettent le camion sur le marché de Facebook. Le marché de Facebook, ils vont regarder les camions. Un monsieur qui vient, il s'intéresse, il dit, oui, j'aime ça, je veux le camion là. Ils vont se donner rendez-vous, ils vont venir, le monsieur va venir regarder. Alors le monsieur vient maintenant à la maison pour regarder le camion. Il y a une petite dispute entre eux sur l'état du camion. Et c'est fini. Le monsieur qui est venu regarder le camion décide maintenant de tuer le mari, de tuer la femme et de tuer le bébé aussi. Il a poignardé eux tous avec le couteau. Vous voyez comment est-ce que nous sommes dans un monde trop cruel. Vous voyez, nous sommes dans un monde cruel, dans un monde vraiment méchant, dans un monde pas possible. Et je le dis toujours, tu ne peux pas faire confiance à l'homme. L'homme avec qui tu te déshabilles, tu es dans la chambre, tu te mets toute nue, tu t'abandonnes à lui, tu le laisses te regarder de gauche à droite, tu te confiances, tu te donnes complètement. Et si tu fais confiance à une personne comme ça, c'est l'homme de ta vie. Et alors que c'est lui, ton pire ennemi. Et maintenant, celui avec qui tu ne te déshabilles pas, c'est à lui là que tu vas faire confiance, vous voyez. Donc c'est un peu difficile notre monde d'aujourd'hui. Mais quand on a un Jésus, quand on a un Dieu, il faut toujours avoir Dieu. Il faut toujours avoir Jésus. Parce que quand tu as un Jésus dans ta vie, quand tu as un Dieu, c'est que tout ça, rien ne va pas t'arriver. Tu vas traverser tout ça, mais rien de mal va t'arriver. Parce que Dieu saura te protéger. Jésus-Christ saura te protéger. Je serai forte comme je le suis aujourd'hui. Je suis forte parce que Dieu est dans ma vie. Je suis forte parce que Jésus est dans ma vie. Voilà pourquoi je suis debout. Voilà pourquoi je réalise. Pourquoi je continue par avancer. Parce qu'il y a un Dieu dans ma vie. Il y a un Jésus qui me donne la force. Si je dois vous dire ce que moi je traverse, ou j'ai traversé, vous n'allez pas croire. Mais de quand me regardant, diront que la vie elle est belle chez elle. Elle a tout ce qu'elle veut. Elle a l'argent, elle fait ça, elle fait ceci. C'est parce qu'on a un Dieu vivant, un Seigneur, un homme appelé Jésus-Christ dans nos vies. Voilà. Donc je ne vais pas trop tarder ici. Je vais juste vous dire au revoir, je vous aime. Et on revient encore à jeu live avec ma petite, ok? Bon, voilà, donc je vous aime bien sûr. On va se dire au revoir. Et puis bon, demain, je reviens encore avec une autre vidéo. Et puis, on va finir par là. Donc, comme je le dis, ne faites pas confiance. Ne pouvez pas faire confiance. Ne vous confiez pas. Parce que vous ne savez pas. Ne vous confiez pas. Parce que votre ami, votre propre ami, votre propre mari peut être votre ennemi. Voilà. Votre ennemi numéro un. Votre propre mari peut être votre ennemi. Voilà. Donc, on va se dire au revoir. Je vous aime et on garde le contact here. On se parle encore demain. Merci. Bye bye.
English.
We just finished English. What are you talking? Which English?
For
The
the
byproduct.
for the
Yeah.
bye bye part.
Yeah, but voilà, donc, okay, guys, we're gonna say bye, and then we see you again
In a few
tonight, the game time, and also tomorrow I'll come back with another video. So have Jesus, accept Jesus, let Jesus take over your life. That's the only way you can be protected, because you cannot trust nobody now. If you cannot trust your own husband in the room, then that's your husband, that's your man, and you do things, and then you cannot trust him. So who else are you gonna trust? Somebody you don't know, you never met, you're not familiar with, you not do nothing with it. You can. So it's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard. And we have Jesus. When you have Jesus in your life, you have God, things goes easy. Yeah. So accept Jesus and let Jesus take over your life. Yeah. I love you guys, and I'll see you again in a few minutes for our game night. Bye bye.